In this video, I want to share to you about how to make commercial building with shield roof. First of all, we have to make the basic plane with using rotate rectangle. Click from this join and we can set the depth of this building around 20 meter and enter. And we can set the length of this building around 30 meter and enter. And okay, then we can click this plane and push it up around 1 meter for the slab thickness. Okay, and enter, and we can triple click, right click and make group, and right click and make component, create. Okay, then we can move and duplicate it above. Then we can set the floor to ceiling around 3.6 meter, enter, and we can duplicate it until the several floor. Okay, maybe we can just duplicate it just for 2 floor only. Okay, then now we can make the shield roof with using rectangle. Click from this position until this position, then we can offset it inside around 4 meter and enter, and we can click this perimeter plane, right click and erase. Then we can erase the extra line on the outline, erase, and we have to push it up around 2 meter and enter. Then we can set the thickness of this wall roof around 150 millimeter, and we can push it down until the limit. Then we can get this basic shape, triple click, make group. Okay, then we can draw the shield roof. Click from this corner until this corner diagonally with using a rectangle. Then we have to offset it outside. We can offset it outside around 2 meter and enter. Okay, and now we can triple click, right click and make group, and we can enter to the group and erase the inner line, the inner extra line over there. And then we can click this line and we can select rotate, click from this corner, click this line, and we can press Ctrl and we can type 45, enter, and also this line, and we can repeat to make the reverse diagonal line. We can rotate until 45 degree as the previous step. Okay, then we can erase extra line over there and click this one of the diagonal and select move, press Ctrl, place to this position. And also this one, we can select move, press Ctrl on our keyboard and place to this position, and then we can draw the line in here. Okay, then we can click this one and we can move easily by following the blue axis. But in this step we can also make the any angular with our desire. We can click this position and then click this position, and then we can click the value of angular as we want. For example, 40 degree of angular, and from this position, okay, 40 degree also, and enter. Okay, then now we can click this outline. We can select move, click this line and place to this corner. Okay, you can place to this corner and click this guideline, select move, okay, and click this line and click and place to this corner. Okay, then we can get the imaginary guideline in here, that then we can follow the elevation on this guideline, because we have been setting this angular or inclination of this guideline around 40 degree. Okay, this is for example. So we can enter the group again on the plain roof in here. Then we can just only select this line only. We can select this line only, and we can select move and click this line and move to the above by following the blue axis. It must be following the blue axis, I suggest you. Then we can activate the height rest of model, and then we can click to this intersection in here. We can click until it appears the constraint on line from point, and we can click in here, and it will be automatically following the angular of this guideline that we have made before. Okay, then we can see, and this is about the guideline that we have made before. The angular is around 40 degree. Okay, then now we can select the extra line and guideline and erase it to make it more clean. Okay, then we can see about this bottom area of the roof. It's incomplete, so we can complete with using the line. Okay, then we can click this line and we can click this edge. Okay, and it will be automatically complete with the surface planar. Okay, then we can erase extra line in here, extra diagonal in here. Then we can click this surface and select a push and push it down around 300 millimeter or 30 centimeter. And okay, and it has been finished. This is about the commercial building with a shelled roof. And then we can make the additional elements. We can make the glazing element with using, we can make the simple glazing element with using a rectangle. Click from this corner and click to this corner. Okay, then we can offset it inside around 1 meter and enter. Then we can click this plane, right click and erase. Then we can triple click, right click and erase, and then we can click the surface and push it down. Okay, we can push it down and we can triple click, right click and make group, and then we can click the surface and push it down until this position. Okay, then we can click the surface and erase, click the surface and erase, and we have been left this surface only. Then we can click this line, on low. Also we just click this both of vertical line. We can select move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 25 slash and enter. Okay, then we can click this vertical line. Okay, then we can select a move, press Ctrl and place to this position. Then we can type 15 slash and enter. Okay, then we can see about the vertical arrangement of this glazing, and of course we can assign the materials with using blue glass materials in here, and we can also make the column arrangement. So we can make the column arrangement with using that rectangle. Click from this any position in here, then we can set the column is around 600 millimeter, and or maybe we can make the another dimension. For example, we can make the 800 millimeter and 800 millimeter for the depth of every single column. Then we can push it to the bottom. You can triple click, make group, right click and make component, create. Okay, and here in here I just difference the color with using orange color, for example, to facilitate us for arrange the column in here. Okay, then we can place the column in here, and okay, we can click this column and select a move, press Ctrl and place to this position. Okay, or maybe we can just select rectangle. We can select the rectangle in here, click from this position until this position, and then we can offset it inside around 1.5 meter or 2 meter or 1.8 meter approximately. Then we can erase the extra plane on the outline, and then we can also erase the extra outline, right click and erase, and then we can click this inner plane, right click and erase, and we can let this line in the plane. Okay, then we can click this one and make the diagonal in here. We can select move and place to this position, and then we can place to this position. Okay, then we can click this corner, click this middle line, and we can duplicate until this position, and then we can type 5 slash and enter. Okay, then we can see about the distance between every single column is around 5 meter, and we can select this column. We can select this column, we can select move, press Ctrl and place to this position, and then we can type 3 slash and enter. Okay, approximately just like this, and we can see about the column arrangement over there. And now we can enter the building interior. We can enter the building interior, and then we can click this column. Okay, and click this top surface and click this surface with push pull, and we can activate again with the height rest of model and place to the second floor position. And we can also change the color with using the another color in here. For example, we can use the gray color. okay, to make it more representative. Then now we can assign the materials of the roof with using the roofing materials. For example, we can use this one. We can assign the roof material in here, for example. Okay, and we can also change the roof color. We can change the roof color with this color. Okay, approximately just like this. And now we can set the outline. We can set the outline of this slab building slab. We can change the color with using another color in here. For example, we can use this one and assign for the border surface of this slab. And then we can set the saturation. Okay, then we can set this one, and we can also change the element, this roof element. We can change this roof element with using the similar color in here to make it more representative and make it more synchronized. Okay, then we can assign this one. Okay, we can click this one and assign with this color, for example. Then we can also make the another canopy element in here. This is about the canopy, and push it to the front and double click and make group. Then we can select a move, press Ctrl, place to this position. Okay, then we can push it up and push it to the behind. Then we can select a move, press Ctrl, and place to this position. Then we can make the we can make the another stair. We can make the stair in here. It's just for example, so you can explore about the stair preciously. Then we can select the line, select move, and place to this position, and also this line, select move, and place to this position. Okay, and of course we can also change the color. Okay, and we can also we can also add the column in here. Okay, we can double click, make group. Okay, so the distance, the width of the road is around 4 meters, so we can move this one to make it more. Okay, we can push it to the front. Okay, we can make the material in here. Select a move and place to this position, and then we can type 3/ and enter. Okay, then we can activate the shadow in here, and we can also activate the another style. I usually use this style to make it more better. Then we can also change the tree materials. We can also change the tree materials with using the green materials. And we can set about the level of green in here, and we can also make the another place to the another position of the tree to make it more representative enough. Okay, thanks for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial. You can improve more about this basic commercial building with shield roof. Thanks for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial in this channel. Thank you.